I want to tell you a story about how to use multimedia technologies in your library. Once, in a vast and endless space, there was a lone librarian with books to keep him company. Books to read, books to catalog, books to shelve, books to share. So he read these books and waited for someone to come and need those books. The private world around him rapidly changed, and the distant landscape got closer and closer to his private domain. The world as he knew it was changing, and his books were no longer a way for him to escape. His title, librarian, long revered as the holder of books, was coming to an end, and in its place a title that left him in doubt. The highway to multimedia technologies took over his landscape, and he knew that it was time to learn ways to make these tools a part of his job. He knew he needed a way to become a part of the ever-changing landscape, a way to be recognized by his new title, Media Specialist. He decided that first he needed to learn about the new technologies. That way, when it came time to work with the teachers and students, he would know how to help them find tools that would be beneficial to the learning environment. And what a surprise! Others knew about these tools. Others were using these tools. The students who floated by his door needed these tools. He studied hard, and he decided the library could share space with these technologies. So his work began. He rearranged shelves and weeded unnecessary books. He set up a gaming area for students to use during lunches. He purchased a smartboard and created an interactive classroom area. He got a computer for his desk and an online catalog system that could be accessed from any internet connection. He learned about research tools and added a computer lab. And he taught teachers and students to use Wolfram Alpha, where you can enter your question and it gives you an immediate answer. Find How, that has how-to-do content. Find That File, that searches for media files instead of web pages. Great Summary, where you can get the gist of any document, web page, or text selection. WordSift, that creates visual links in your searches. Teacher TV, that has thousands of educational programs available to users. Museum, that's an online interactive museum. And Touch Search, that has over 100 tutorial sites for students. These programs made research almost fun. They made research easy, and the students watched from the door of the library, and some even began to ask questions. The Computer Center became a popular upgrade. He learned about presentation tools like Animoto that allows you to upload photos or video clips and music and instantly transforms them into presentations. Or Vidix that allows you to connect web content to your videos. Zoho Show that allows you to edit, create, and share presentations all online. Prezi, that's an online tool that allows for presentations to move beyond the slideshow in a nonlinear way. Ahead, that's compatible with files from Adobe products and Microsoft Office, and it offers embed codes for sharing. Museum Box, that allows users to build an argument or a description of an event, a person, or even a time in history by placing items in a virtual box. Scribed allows you to explore millions of documents or upload them, and it covers everything from how-to manuals to homework. Letterpop, that's used to create newsletters. And FreePath, that allows you to join multiple presentations together into one. Teachers began to notice. These tools gave them new ways to present information to the students, but even more, it gave them ways to give assignments that took the student beyond a pen and paper product. These tools, combined with smartboard technologies, were expanding beyond the library doors, engaging the students and adding fun to the classroom. He learned about audio and video tools like Audacity, that's free open source software for recording and editing sounds, even creating podcasts. Churbit, which allows users to share sounds and embed them into any site. iSpeech, which converts text to audio with lifelike voices. Vocaroo, that's a simple audio recorder that doesn't require any uploading. VoiceThread, that allows others to comment on photos by text or by record options. TubeChop, where you can edit and cut videos, and then you can share them with friends. Bubbleply, where you can add speech bubbles or commentary from a webcam to any video. Wituku, where you can use webcams to hold a conference and you can record it all at the same instance. Flipbook, where you can make pages and animate them. And KidsVid, it's an instructional website on how teachers and students can use video to learn. These tools gave teachers a way to do research projects that interested those creative students and encouraged those who had difficulty writing long papers. He began to see changes in the school environment. Multimedia Technologies were redefining his role, but it was okay. He found he liked being a media specialist. He soon realized that students were already living with these technologies and that they were ready to use them for learning. A librarian or teacher could use them to teach. So he learned about graphing tools like Create a Graph that allows you to create a graph and then print it for use. Chart Gizmo, you can use it to create charts for your websites or blogs or social profiles. Gapminder, that allows users to explore the world's most important trends. Mini Eyes, that allows users to upload data sets and then create visualizations of that data. And Class Tools, where you can create Venn diagrams and share them on the web. He learned about writing tools. And there again, Class Tools had an area where you could create books whose pages really turned. Yuda, that has self-publishing area for magazines, ebooks, or brochures. Storybird, that offers free class accounts and allows students to create stories in minutes. ToonDo, where students can create cartoons or comic strips with their own photos, or there's graphics that are available at the site. Myths and Legends Story Creator, where a wizard helps create stories from start to finish. And Writing Prompts, that has ideas to use for daily writing activities. And Spring Note, an online notebook that allows groups to collaborate together. The students worked hard at creating stories and essays and poems and cartoon strips. They made brochures and faux newspapers and magazine layouts. He learned about mapping tools like Target Map, where students can choose a country and create a map to go along with it. Community Walk, where you can create a map of your community and your own personal area where you live. Map Spread, where you can import data and it has a Find Friends capability. And If It Were My Home, that has a country comparison tool to aid with understanding of living conditions elsewhere. The students visited other countries, mapped their neighborhoods, and used each other's maps to take virtual tours. They went everywhere, but they never left the classroom. He learned about software. The software used to create this story is called StoryBook Weaver, and it is available for Mac or PCs. Sound Reading Solutions, Talking Fingers Incorporated, Lexia, and Read 180 are all software that is available to help students increase their reading level. Looka.tv is also a website that has video tutorials for many software programs. The students improved and enjoyed the process along the way. So, Mr. Librarian evolved into a media specialist by incorporating multimedia technologies into the library. He learned that multimedia is a combination of text, data, images, photographs, animation, audio, and video digital media. This type of multimedia allows the user to manipulate the content according to individual needs. These multimedia systems record, process, store, and deliver all types of information via a binary code in the same way a computer does. The main benefit is the flexibility it offers the user. These multimedia options also save on space, money, and maintenance within a library setting. There are definite advantages to using multimedia technologies. The biggest aspect is that when information is stored in a digital format, it can then be accessed by remote users on a network, and it is not limited in its use the way typical pen-paper assignments are. There are limitations, though. Use of multimedia technologies requires hardware for its functionality. It needs a strong bandwidth and internet connection. A lot of the online free tools do not have the tech support that is often needed with users. Multimedia tools and technologies are an ever-growing resource that can be beneficial to a media specialist. As research professionals, it is up to us to analyze the available resources and then provide the access and training to use these tools in an educational setting. We can no longer opt out of traveling the digital highway because it is what defines this generation of information seekers. It is time to invite it in. The end.